Launch sequence initiated.
Tuesday. You know what that means? It's time to color some comic books. Would I have done a stream yesterday? Yes. But we dog sat over the weekend and I was very tired. My wife and I didn't do anything. We both took a day off of We both took a day off of work. We didn't work. We went out and we got coffee together and we petted our dog, okay? And so we didn't stream. We didn't get to hang out. I feel bad, but I also don't care. Okay? You can deal with it. You're all adults, except for those of you that aren't. You young people, learn a little patience. I know that we live in a world where you get everything you want instantly at the tips of your fingers on your telephone. Guess what? Read a book. Old guy on the stream today. Hey, I just had a Chupa Chup, so I got all kinds of extra sugar energy. Anyway, today we continue coloring Quarterlight. It's the same page we were working on because we're coloring an arcade, and there's a lot of arcade machines, and they need to be treated with the utmost respect and dignity because I'm an old man and spend a lot of time in arcades and I care about this very deeply. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my drawing table near the crystals of remembrance from whence the greatest thoughts and histories of comics are made and funnel their energies directly into my mind. After I have returned from cryosleep in space, I'm gonna walk this way, around the corner, over here to my desk. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a great day. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna listen to beat boop music. Who cares? Stay as long as you like or leave. You got free will. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you anything. You don't listen to me. Alright, we're back. I seem to be having some kind of existential crisis this morning, and it's okay. We'll all survive together, somehow or another. How is everyone today? Good? See, now, what seems to be happening is my friends are texting me instead of being in the chat. If you want to talk to me, stop texting me. Put it in the chat, okay? You know how the internet works. I know we're friends, and you feel like you have a special line into me because you can text me, but, you know, that's not how it works. I can't be looking at this screen and that screen, okay? I also don't want to have my texts up so that people can see what I'm talking about privately. Okay? Okay? I'm teasing you. It's fine. You do whatever you like. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I should probably move the microphone so it's actually picking me up appropriately. Hi, everybody. Let's draw some comic books, shall we? Or color them, I guess. Color them today. All right, let's hang on. I should actually read the texts that they've sent. Don't tell me what to do. This is better than chat. Witness me. Dance for us, monkey. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's right. Hang on. I gotta add to my to-do list. I need to make like a to-do list for the stream. Stream to do. Okay, number one, we need the Taibo workout room, and then we need. What else did we need? Yeah, what a friend. I know. Do you have a time your Do I have to time my intros around the Mrs.'s Zoom calls? No, because she's down the hallway with the door closed. She knows better. Okay, she's a smart lady. She knows it's gonna get loud and I'm gonna start screaming like a moron. So Taibo workout room, and then I also wanted to do Carl's tunnels. So we'll make those eventually too. So we'll move that over here, and the next time something interesting comes up or we think of something fun we should add to the stream, we'll do it. Okay? So here we go. We're opening the recent page, and then I also have to open up the pages we were grabbing colors from. Whoops! This is how you do it, you guys. I know there's gonna be some sort of Denmarkian socialist in here telling me I need to use some weird thing over here. I don't know what it is. Work. Quarter life. Files. Alright, we like using the double page spread. That's got a lot of good colors on it. And then we also... Oh, the sprinklers just came on, you guys. Oh yeah, JK. No, humor, questionable. Talent, also questionable. Class? Absolutely not. Not around here. We all know better than that. And then we will also open... What was the other one I was using? This one was pretty good. This one was pretty good. We'll open both of these. You know what? We'll open 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that oughta... Like, he's such a sweet guy, too. He's the night we were having such a nice talk on Blue Sky the other day. He's a really sweet guy. This is the same thing that... Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a horrible secret about me. That's not that big of a secret. But, when my wife and I are driving around town, right, I'll look out the window and, like, I'll just kind of see somebody driving by, right? And I'll look out the window at him and I go, look at this idiot. What a moron. Look how stupid his face is. And then we'll drive like 10 feet past them and I'll go, I bet they're really nice. And then I immediately regret having said something that really didn't matter to somebody who'll never know I said it. Ugh. It actually loads the images on startup. Oh. Wait. All right. It's right here, I think. You know, I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be a huge time saver, and then I'm gonna be mad at you. That's the truth. I got fully Denmarked.
Oh, how the hell does this work? Okay. I'm assuming import. Can I turn layers off? Or does it... Or does it only show the whole thing? I'm gonna leave it there. Hang on. Your work is not done here, okay, Smarty Pants? Alright. All layers all the time. See, that's no good. I need the separate see, I can't even use it. I can't even use it. I'm pissed now. How do I close this trash? This trash. We're clearing it. Garbage. Cleared it. That's it. Deleted. Deleted. I need the layers. That's the problem. I actually grabbed from the layers, so it doesn't work, Smarty Pants. I'm being so mean and flip about it. I do appreciate the tip. I don't mean it. I do apologize. Save an image with my colors. Yeah, America wins again. In America, just the way we left it with the USA on top. Okay. Well, I don't want to have to. So I'd have to save out a separate TIFF with just the flats on it, I guess. All right. I'm gonna think about it. Okay. Now that I know a bit more about it, I'm gonna think about it. I'm not promising that next time you load up the stream that I'm gonna be doing it just the way you like it. Okay. It's gonna be the way that I like to do it. This is my workflow. It's the same way I've been doing it for years now. And it's inefficient and it's stupid. And also, I have to be expected to yap now. Everything's gone wrong. I'm slower than I've ever been. And I don't care. I'm having too much fun. Really a lot of work. I know. Oh, it's the worst. Saving entirely different files. Who has time for this? Look, man. I just kind of do it by the seat of my pants. You know. I'm the way I color is like jazz. You know. I just gotta feel it. Now you got me snorting now. Oh, if Holland's in here, I have to save out a bunch of. Apparently, when I saved the, I'm a loader, Dottie, a rebel.
Paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman, you have a telephone call at the front desk.
Oh, that's the wrong voice. Paging Mr. Herman. There it is. That's the one.
Mr. Herman, you have a telephone call at the front desk.
I real my poor flatter, who is sometimes in the chat. I don't know if he's here today. I saved out a bunch of my inks at the wrong size, and now he's gonna have to redo a bunch of work because I'm an idiot. Listen, guys, this is what it's like working in an assembly line, right? Sometimes you screw up. Oh, guys, subview is mandatory in Canada. We've talked about it. you guys get a call from the Prime Minister? I don't know. My poor oh. Yeah. You gotta start making that Marvel money. And then you get a flatter. No, you know what it is? It's just the time. Right? Like, I can't, you know, if I'm actually on a book with a publisher and I have to, and I'm coloring it myself, that's I have to hit 4 pages a day coloring, like 4 whole pages, right? And there is no way that's happening without somebody separating out all my stuff, you know. I can't do it. I'll bet they. No, he did that. That's what he was talking about that last time he was on. He was like, he's like, I'm kind of scared to go to America, and I was like, why? And I was sitting here thinking, oh, he's gonna be worried that he's gonna get shot in the street because we're gun psychos, and it was like, no, I just like I don't know how I'm gonna, like, if I get hurt or if I get sick or something, I'm gonna die and go broke. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a real fear. Oh man. Yeah, same. Well, the layouts like take the most brain power from me, right? Like I have to spend the most time thinking about them, but what I turn in is so loose. In general. It doesn't take me that long, but I can kind of turn my brain off for the inking a little bit, which is nice. Can't turn brain off for coloring. There's too much stuff to look at. Hang on, let's see if the side chat is still active. Oh, it is. All right. I've. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, when I was still doing a thrice weekly strip, I just kind of accepted that the jokes weren't that good. Probably not the best. Look, in the words of Primus, they can't all be zingers. In the words of Les Claypool. Oh, by the way, if you are a music fan, I typically find that Rick Beato guy kind of obnoxious. But he did a really great interview with Les Claypool. If you are a Primus enjoyer, if you're not a Primus enjoyer, then don't watch it. You won't like it. Oh, you watched it? Okay, good. I remember that part where he starts playing, Is It Luck? And I was like, how is he doing this? Yeah, it's a lot of old man yelling at clouds. I also, like when he talks about playing, I don't like it. He's all like, oh, it's so simple, just... If you know every piece of theory about how to play with changes, then everything is so easy. And I'm like, look, I never learned how to do that, okay? My mind doesn't work that way, okay? Listen, I'm an old man. When I learned how to pentatonic, that's as far as I got, alright? I learned all the different inversions of it. I can play it all up and down the neck like you're supposed to, but I'm not learning all that other shit, okay? However, I will say one of my favorite guitar solos of all time is the one from Just What I Needed, and that one is actually played with the changes a little bit. So, god damn, it's one of the best solos of all time. Yeah. My, I always get bummed about Van Halen because like the one of my other favorite solos is from Panama, and I still can't get my fingers under it. Like to this day, I still can't get my fingers under it. That after those initial bends, there's that real fast part, and I've tried for years to get that. I never sit down and listen. I like to play guitar. It's a lot of fun. I own too many of them because it's a fun hobby. I'm not great at it. Good enough to write some songs people enjoyed, but not enough to make it a career. You know, we've all been there, or we haven't. Bob, what are we doing? There we go. That's what we needed. Had to make do with Guitar Hero. I get that. I was talking to here. Are you ready for your friend and streamer to be emotionally vulnerable for you for a moment? You ready for this one? Here's one for you. I remember this one time I was actually playing Guitar Hero, and I was in my late 20s, maybe 29, I think. And I was playing it, and it was like one of those things where I was playing a song I really liked, and you know the video game is showing you all these great people that are cheering for you and all this stuff, and I was like, fuck, this is the thing I want, right? Like this is the experience that you want as a musician, right? You want to write music that connects with people and that they're cheering and maybe they're singing along for you. And then I had this horrible sudden burst of emotion of, oh no, I'm 29. I'm probably never getting there. You know? Oh, and it was like I was sitting there and I'm playing Guitar Hero and I'm like I had like this horrible just like, you're an old man now. You're too old to be a rock and roll guy. Nobody's gonna go to your band with your hair falling out. It's just not happening for you. And oh my gosh, it was like one of the most heartbreaking things I'd ever had. And I did not play a lot of Guitar Hero after that. I was kind of like, yeah, I think I might be done. Do I think Guitar Hero is a good thing or a bad thing? Some musicians like it, some hate it. I think it. Look, I was a video game maker. I think it's fine. I don't see why anybody would be mad at it. I really don't. It's a game. It's fun. It gives you the, you know, again, it kind of gives you the feeling of playing music in front of people, and it simulates the experience good enough. Yeah, no, you do. Like I'm fine now. You know, I just write stupid songs. As you've heard, I write stupid songs for me. You know, and honestly, it's probably a healthier relationship to music in general, because you're not trying to get to some end goal. You're just doing it because you love doing it. You know what I mean? Like I'm writing music for the sake of writing music, because it is I felt a song in my heart or whatever, or I wanted to write a song about farts. Or not a song about farts. I wrote a song about my friend my friend was driving down Wilshire Boulevard in the summer one year, and she said she drove by a woman who was walking down the street and was like this pretty lady, but then she looked in the rearview mirror and she was positive she wasn't wearing pants. So I wrote a, and it could have been flesh tone pants for all we know, but she's adamant to this day that there were no pants on this woman. So I wrote a song called "Luscious Booty in the Rear View," and let me tell you, it's a banger. But then I lost the original recording, and I've been in the process of re-recording it since then. But now I'm all I'm trying to put real production value into it. Play Guitar Hero if it came out for PS5? Yeah, that'd be alright. Closest music you can do is lyrics? Yeah. Look, I don't claim to be a good lyricist. I'm actually quite bad at it. I've seen there's what's the name of there's like a I can't remember what it's called, but it's effectively a game that's supposed to actually teach, you actually plug your guitar into it, and it's supposed to teach you how to play. I can't remember what it's called though. Fret guy, fret heroes, Rocksmith. That might be it. It's called actually playing guitar. It's called practice, stupid. Does Rocksmith let you change the tempo? And can you download songs? And are the songs good? Has anyone played Rocksmith? Chat. Really? Well, that's wonderful. Again, I support anything that gets people playing music. I think it's very important. Music is very uniquely human. Even if you're not good at it, it's still important. I wonder what they have licensed. I wonder if there's anything worth learning. I've been so bad about practicing in recent years. It's tough to find the time when you're doing work, you know? I have definitely plateaued. Viggo Mortensen regularly jams with Buckethead? Can Viggo hang with Buckethead, or do they just kind of tootle around? Is he actually super good? Because Buckethead is kind of ridiculous. That dude can play. Oop. Because what does jamming mean in that context? Oh, okay. He just he's got that Lord of the Rings money, so he just invites famous guitarists over to his house. Must be nice. Though apparently, what's his name? Wes Borland has moved to my neck of the woods. So if you're a Limp Bizkit fan, I might be able to. I'll let you know if he lets me come over to his house, so that we can play rock and roll songs together. He can start a side project with me called The Old Guys. Wes Borland and the Mid Dude. And I'd be okay with it. I know who I am. Have they? Do they have a fun band name, or is it just two dudes? What's the name of their supergroup? Or is it just Bucky and Vigo and Bucky? Airplane. T-45, I think. Hang on. We're gonna look. Today was interesting, actually. I've never seen that before. There was an F-18 flying over, and the F-18 was leading a T-45. I've never seen that before. Pretty cool. For those of you plane dorks in the audience, I live near Air Force Base. And cool planes fly over all the time. And I get very excited about it. Babe! It was cool planes. But it was something I'd never seen before. Babe! It was neat. No, it was an F-18 and a T-45 for once. It was weird. I was like, why are those planes out? It's weird. I don't get it. People love it when planes fly over their sporting events. People get absolutely pumped about it. They're like, hell yeah, America. Let's get this going. Look. Here's the thing. We paid for those planes, so the least they can do is show them to us at sporting events, okay? Them shits are expensive. And frankly, I want to see them. I should just start going up to the Air Force Base and be like, well, this is all stuff I paid for, so I would like to see it, please. See how they treat me. I'm like, oh, this is all my stuff. I own some piece of this crap. So please show it to me. It is a very that was the one all the boys were obsessed with at my school. Everybody loves SR-71. They have one that's like the tiny version of it at the Aerospace Museum in LA. I can't remember what it's called though. It's the crappy one. It's the one nobody cares about. Oops. Wait, are we? Oh. Is he being good or naughty? Dearest, is the boy being good or naughty? He laid in the shower, so he's all wet now? Yeah. There's one thing that guy loves, it's laying in the shower.
Oh, I wanted to go back and take pictures and it was quite comfortable.
Where does he? Yeah. I was really expecting him to be sitting on the chair when I came home from my run today, but he was not.
No, he did whilst you were on the run.
Guy.
I heard something and it came out and there he was.
Yeah. You heard that sound. The distinctive sound of dog on chair. You get real good at identifying dog sounds. Mleps and what's the other ones? Oh yeah, there's Mleps and I'm licking my wiener. The Schlorps. It is a Schlorp though, when he really gets a hold of it. Because he does get a hold of it.
Cranks that on.
Yeah. Alright. The earliest version of AI slop I can think of were all those people releasing those butt rock cranking my hog songs on TikTok. And frankly, it's the only AI slop I will allow. If we're going to use up all of Earth's fresh water, if we're going to consume every bit of electricity we generate, the least you can do is write me a funny song that sounds like it was written by Chad Kroger about cranking my hog. Mm-hmm. He'll just sit in the hallway and go, I almost shot a booger out of my nose. All right, we're at the Outrun cabinet. This is why this takes so long. Because I try to accurately color all of these stupid cabinets. Is he eating his piggy? We had to buy him a new piggy, you guys. They sell a crinkle pig at PetSmart, and it's his favorite thing. Which games did I work on? Do I still have a Moby Games page? Is that still a website? Let's see. Let's see if Moby Games is still a website. There you go. Power Rangers Super Legends, Herbie's Rescue Rally, Chicken Little Ace in Action, Santa Claus 3 Escape Clause, Disney's Chicken Little Ace in Action, Desperate Housewives, Disney Princess Royal Adventure, Incredibles Rise of the Underminer, Cars, The Wild, Chronicles of Narnia, Chicken Little. I should have been listed on Tron, but I wasn't. That's So Raven 2. Yeah. I also worked on I also worked on a SpongeBob game. I can't remember the name of it. Wall-E, Ratatouille, Up. And then did a lot of work on Skylanders. And I did a ton of mobile games. I did a bunch. I did more online Flash games than I can count. Yeah, I worked at Disney for 5 years, then another 3 years after that. So yeah, there you go. And now you know. I don't know why they credited me. Well, they credited me as Bob J. Quinn because that was what my email was, because there were other Bob Quinns that worked for Disney at the time. And one of them was the risk management guy. And basically, he would get emails about, you know, like, imagine, like, you know, imagine like a ride is going to break down at Disneyland. Or something bad did happen with something either at a park or maybe a toy or something like that. This is the guy that they would have to write emails to and be like, okay, so how comfortable are we with a child's head being chopped off by these toys? Or whatever, right? And then I would get his emails every now and then and I'd be like, this is not for me. This one's spooky. There was actually a short mailing list of all the Bob Quinns, and we would forward each other's emails around because there were only like 3 of us. Princess Riot just started. True. Princess Riot just started. How are we? What are we telling the press? How comfortable are we? What's that line from A times B equals X. If X is less than the cost of a recall, we don't do the recall. What car company do you work for? A major one. That's one of my favorite lines from Fight Club. Yeah, we only had the Quinn trio. It's not that good. Oh, do they? Oh, that sucks. What I need to know what the most embarrassing store that you've gotten an email sign up for is. No. Butt plugs are us or something. You can blame it on them if it was you. Have I read Invincible? I have. I don't know that. I don't think I've read the whole thing. But I have probably the first 13, 14 volumes of it. I did not buy the big omnibus. Harbor Freight and Toyota dealerships? Oh, okay. Well, that's not that bad then. Well, I get Harbor Freight emails too. I was getting Harbor Freight emails before I bought my toolboxes. I don't know how they get it. Harbor Freight is aggressive. Harbor Freight is an aggressive company when it comes to email addresses. They are farming. They're like they're just sniffing out there. But like, has this guy ever Googled tools, hammer? If the answer is yes, we want his email. There aren't any in Montreal. Do you guys have like Lowe's up there? Or Home Depot? Is Home Depot is that in Canada? Forgive me for not knowing. I've not been to Canada in a long time. Rona, huh? Okay. But it's owned by the same company. It's just a rebrand for the Canadian audience. Does Lowe's mean something rude in Canadian, in French Canadian? Lowe's. Everybody loves my awesome French. It's only Rona and Quebec got it. I was sniffing around Harbor Freight, I guess. Due to my personal love. KFC is PFK? Wait, how do you say chicken in French? Put it in chat so I can say it. Poulet. Kentucky Fried. I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna stop doing my French accent. It feels bad. I don't feel like I do it well. Burger King is yeah, but that just takes us back to the what is it? The Pulp Fiction joke where it's Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it La Big Mac. Guys, we've almost got this thing flatted. Almost. Woof. Royale with cheese, there you go. That's McDonald's though. Wasn't it? I love when they go in that dude's apartment. He's just poking around the background and like, he's like, what do they call in France? Royale with cheese. none of the fun pomp and circumstance of the previous conversation. He's just digging around that dude's kitchen. Royale with cheese. What had Samuel L. Jackson done before? Pulp Fiction. Like, was he a known quantity at that point? I couldn't tell you. Or did that really break him as an actor? Like everybody trading places? Huh. Oh, right. He was the robber. Okay. Had his first lead part of 47. What? Hey guys, it's never too late. Hey guys. What does that mean? What does that mean? Rockstar Dreams still on the docket. We don't have to give up. We're changing this back over to a rock and roll stream. We're never gonna do comics again. All we're gonna do is write dumb songs no one likes. But eventually, we're going to be able to take these great songs and play them on the internet, and no one's going to know how old I am. And then Bob's your uncle, you know? Or Bob's your artist, I guess. Oop. Just an add-on French, just add-on French comics. I took a nap yesterday, man. Or felt so old. I don't know. I mean, when was the last time you were in a band, man? There is nothing quite like it. If the audience is into it, the problem that we had was that nobody cared. The audience was not always into it because we were in LA, and in LA everybody has a band, and everybody's band is a little better than yours, or a lot better. If any of you are familiar, cheap viewers on stream, boo. Okay. Thank you, Preparatory Glimmer DV9. I'll look into that right after the stream. I bet they've got some good deals on viewers. Let's get botting in here, you know what I mean? Having 8 people enjoying this stream is just not enough. We need to start buying viewers. We're just gonna make these all brown, I think. But what I was going to say, thank you. before Preparatory Glimmer came in was when I was a younger band, we actually opened for. Does anybody know who Phil X is? He's a session guitarist. He I don't know if he's still doing, but he was touring with Bon Jovi. He was like Bon Jovi's touring guitarist because his other guitar guy, I can't remember his name, has drug problems. Drug and alcohol problems. But he has this little, I guess, punk, like pop punk band called the Drills, that play around LA when, you know, he's not touring. And when I tell you, thank you. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, that was another one of those moments of realization, right? Like, we'd been playing around LA, and I think we thought, like, yeah, you know what, we're not a terrible band, right? Like, we got some good songs, and you know, we're pretty entertaining, right? But then we saw Phil X and the Drills, and I was like, at that point, I understood. I was like, I think I might have been in denial, but I think I definitely was like, you know what? I don't think this is gonna happen for us. Like, he was on stage. He was having so much fun. Their songs were so good and so the band was so good, and he was one of the most incredible guitar players I'd ever seen in my life. They did a version of Jimi Hendrix's Fire, where he played a guitar solo that basically mashed together 8 or 9 classic guitar solos, and then he started playing Flight of the Bumblebee. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? this isn't happening for me. They were so good. Just 3 dudes, and the energy was absolutely off the charts. The musicianship was just unbelievable. And I was like, yeah. We just got blown off the stage, guys. But that was embarrassing for us. I was like, do I want to play guitar anymore? Oh my goodness. Like, when you actually see somebody who has it, when you see somebody who's got that star power on stage, oh my goodness. It's unbelievable. It was the Cat Club on Sunset. Which is, you know, that dumpy club that Slim Jim Phantom from the Stray Cats owned until he sold it. I remember our other Phil, not Phil X, but Phil Frusty, who you can still see playing in bands today. He's become an incredible pedal steel player. He plays around the Fort Collins area in Colorado. He always wanted to play at the Cat Club because he was such a huge Stray Cats fan, and we finally did it. And we used to play there a lot. It was fun. What do we got here? What is this? What is this? Why is this like this? Hang on. We got an error. Guys, can you I want to show you that video of him playing the It's really one of the most incredible there's a couple live versions of it. Are you allowed to watch YouTube videos on your stream or no? Or can you get in trouble for that? Like, I don't want to have the stream taken down, but like it's really one of the most amazing pieces of musicianship I've ever seen, and I've seen it live. It's unbelievable. Okay, I think we got it. I don't know what the fair use rules are, and I don't want to get in trouble. It's not worth it it's not worth it to watch a man play a guitar. I don't think. I'm going to be super honest with you. There are a billion bands in LA. There are not a ton of rock bands. We played with most of them because we were doing it for about 10 years. Most of them are not very good. That's just it's an incredibly competitive place, but most people that do it are not super good at it. Even bands with followings I didn't even think were that good. Or at least not good enough to really go anywhere, I don't think. Alright guys, we finally did it. We finally have the whole thing flatted. So now what we do is we go over to this and grab this layer. We put it here. Oh no, wait, we won't do that one. No, it's too big. Yeah, standing out is really the hard part. It's a big place, and just like we were also coming up in a time that like rock music was just kind of like not cool, and we played a very specific genre of rock and roll music that was a little outdated, if I'm being honest with you, right? Like we were literally just like people would be like, "What kind of music do you play?" And we'd be like, "We play rock and roll music, man." Like it's like major influences include AC/DC and the Rolling Stones. Just louder and less organized. And then we were shocked that no one was interested in that because it sounded old. You know? I don't think we were shocked. I just, you know, the battle would be uphill at that point, right? Because what are you doing that is interesting or unique at that point? Not a ton. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're putting in the light that would be shined down from the overhead lights, the fluorescents. So this is going to be a very subtle layer, but it is important because it helps give a lot of definition to the faces. No. Phil had a cowboy hat with flames on it. That's what we were getting into. This method of add shadows always feels like black magic to me. Well, I don't do it that way. Mostly what my technique is largely additive. Everything that I put down is typically some kind of midtone. Like all of the Everything here is mostly mid-tone, and then I push-pull it a little bit. It's probably the best way to put it. Like I'll push brighter or pull darker in certain areas. That's it. That's how I do it. If anyone has questions about that, I will happily tell them, but if you don't, then I'm not going to tell you. I may have to go get another coffee, guys. I'm kind of struggling today a little bit. I was up a little later than I wanted to last night because I had not been a believer in the Marvel Rivals Zombies mode, and I just decided I was going to play it last night on a whim, and it's super fun. I like it better, I think, than the main game because I didn't get flamed. The elite gamer inside of me spoke louder. Yeah, it's true. But I was playing last night, and after only a few games, managed to get to nightmare mode, so that was pretty good. Felt good about that. And was not the person with the least amount of damage in the lobby. So on my first run through of nightmare, when we lost, it was not my fault. We're also running 3 magics and no healer, because I've only played magic in that mode, so. Way in on her face. The faces are the most important part for me. Everything else can be hot dog water, but if the face looks good, I'm not mad. Whoops! Whoops! That's not what we want. There we go. I gotta figure out how to get the PS5 on here so I can, or the Xbox, so I can stream some gaming. I'm a console gamer like a doofus. Yeah, but Jim Henson used to do that actually. He was real anal about the placement of the nose and eyes on the Muppets and stuff like that, and that was like, you could do whatever you wanted, but you had to make sure that you showed Jim the eyes and nose before they went out, and if he didn't like it, he would let it go out. I think that's true. Yes, I think that is also correct. Maybe what I was thinking? I was like, remember when I was like, we should do like a Bob Ross stream for Halloween. Maybe next year for Halloween, if maybe we actually do like a Bob Ross painting, like the real thing. Because I'm pretty sure Michael still sells all of his stuff, and if he doesn't, I bet I can order it on the internet. But like, he used real specific art supplies. I didn't realize this, but apparently the Bob Ross paints are like thicker than normal oil paint, which is part of what makes his whole technique work. I thought that was interesting. Yes. That is my understanding as well. Bob's Burgers team is also very anal about eyes and stuff like that. When I was still doing work like that for Fox, they would they'd send stuff over to the Bob's Burgers people, and they'd be like, nope, these eyes are goofy, fix these. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Did everybody have a good weekend? Did you guys do anything cool? There we go. That's better. As I mentioned, we dog sat, so. No. I didn't, I will be very clear about this. I did not actually do animation of any kind. I didn't work for Bob's Burgers. I was a contractor for consumer products for Fox, and I helped them do style guide art. So, like, I did, like, if you see a t-shirt with Bob Belcher on it, there is a possibility that I drew it. Because I'd have to go in and do like Adobe Illustrator files of Bob and Tina and all those guys. It's like I didn't work for Bento Box or whatever. I would what am I looking for? There we go. Oh, as I got Indian food the other night after you'd mentioned it, and I was so happy I did. I did get hot butt the next day, but it was worth it. All right, now we're moving. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with Carl for 2 minutes. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. I'm struggling over here. But Carl will take good care of you. Don't be too hard on him. He's the only thing keeping this entire situation running. So I'll be back in 2 minutes after the coffee has been retrieved and is in my tummy. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I also needed some almonds. While I'm chewing, let me see what you guys are up to here. Okay, nothing in particular. Does anybody actually know the rules about fair use and all that stuff? Like, I don't want to get in trouble, but there could be some cool stuff worth looking at one of these days. Yeah. I just see people just watching YouTube videos and stuff on here. It's like, how is that allowed? Yeah, it's squirrel food. It's 100% squirrel food. Oh. Also, just so everyone knows, morning streams for the next probably month to 5 weeks are going to be a little weird. Because I have to take the dog to dog class in the morning. I have to take him all the way down to Bermuda Dunes in the mornings. So that he can learn to be an upstanding citizen. Uh-oh. Almond flew out of my mouth. Gross. Gross. He's a good boy. But he needs a little learning. Removing the video from the catalog after finish so he doesn't get banned. But my understanding is that they actually can monitor the stream while you're watching, or while like the technology is advanced enough now that it can actually in real time figure out if you're watching or listening to something. Like if you have like music you're not supposed to be listening to, that it can be like, hey, get that music out of here. Get out of here with that music. You can't listen to that. It's illegal. I could be wrong though. Which is why I need some lawyers in the chat. Chat lawyers, where are you? I'm sorry for the delay. I need to put food in my tummy. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, the machine learning won't be able to pick up on it, but I'm not interested. Like, if I was gonna have Mr. Krabs singing Billie Jean, I'd just make it myself. I've been working on SpongeBob video games for as long as I did to not figure out how to do all the voices. Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Hey everybody. Thank you for participating in today's stream. You're real sweethearts. Alright. We're getting back to work now. We've moved the monitor back in front of us. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying those. Every now and then we say we'll bring back those specifically just because they're fun for us to make. But I don't know. It would be something where the only way I'd do it is if we were all in the same room again. For those of you that don't know, we ran a very long podcast where my wife and her best friend talked about ghost stories, and I was just along for the ride. They let me hang out with them. We did an episode where we did, what was it, like a 6-episode stream or 5 or 6 episode stream where we played D&D together. Those were a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Thank you. It was quite a few. We'll have D&D day. Join the Discord. We'll play D&D. That would require me actually publicizing where the Discord is so that everybody could jump onto it. You could play that very adventure. I've still got it somewhere. Where you go and look for a Lich's wiener. Because it was Halloween. Get it? This is the kind of hilarity we get up to around here. Jokes about Lich dicks. Yeah. That's basically what it was. But you are also missing a couple of really crucial things. Number one, there was beer involved every week. A. B. My wife and her friend are also very funny. So there was a lot of goofs. A lot of goofs. There's also a lot of burping into the microphone, so get ready for that. That'd be my only real warning about the show. It is also incredibly insensitive in a lot of cases. Probably a number of cancelable offenses, if I'm being completely honest. But oh well. It is what it is. Luckily, not enough people listen to it, and there's not much you can take from me other than my occasional comic books, so I'm not worth it. And if that makes you listen to the show just to find the stuff where we were insensitive, well, I guess you will take my career from me. Thank you. Merry Christmas to me. But we were... old fans used to say, yeah, you guys are pretty good for a bunch of libcucks, so... We actually had a fan who was like this, He was this British guy, and I think he was actually fairly involved in some sort of weird nationalist movement, which we were like, oh, cool, dude. Glad you like the show? Question mark. I couldn't tell you the guy's name, but he was fairly famous. He's a nice guy. He actually, so we had like a live, like we had fans on and stuff like that for the last episode, and he was one of the people that actually showed up. He's a nice guy. But you know, he's got certain ideas about how the world works that may or may not map onto reality. It was one of those things where it's like, we could deprogram you, but it will take us years. And I don't know you that good. I don't care enough to do it. Oh, the boy has shifted. All right. Oop. We need a bigger brush for the tops of the machines there. There we go. Do you guys ever get that thing where you have to figure out if you have a cavity or if it's just your allergies and your nose is stuffy and weird? That happens to me about once a year. I was aware of that story about Mary Shelley. My friend just saw it. I have to, you know what, let me send him a text really quick. Whoops. You don't get to see my texts. You saw Frankenstein, right? Okay. We'll report back. You'll be pleased to know that the only thing that you saw on screen was a picture of my dog and the fact that he's been eating kind of funny because he got very upset about having the guest dog here and he wasn't eating a lot. And he does this thing where he drools a lot before he pukes if he doesn't eat. So our poor little guy was kind of on the verge of puking this morning because he hadn't eaten a lot. He's a sweet boy, as I've mentioned, but his big thing is that he loves dogs too much. Oh, here he is! I spoke of the devil! You guys! He came to visit. Hi, Bubba. You want to say hi to Stream? You want to say hi to Stream? Would you like a little piece of jerky? Yeah. You guys, the dog came. Alright, Bubba. I gotta pick you up and show you to the stream. You know the rules. You can come in here during stream time. You gotta come and say hi, okay? I'll give you another piece of jerky to let you know. Oh, he's like, no, don't pick me up! Don't pick me up! My big baby. There he is. Oh. Yeah, it's a fan up there, huh? Say hi to everybody. Would you like another piece of jerky? He's a very gentle boy. Watch how gentle he takes it. My gentle baby. If you guys have any questions for Winston while he's here, he will answer. Oh God, he's so slobbery. You are so gross, dude. Oh, all right. Get down out of here. You're nasty. You're nasty. We gotta get the paper towel. Yeah, I do keep paper towels in here. Yeah, he constantly feels like he's getting bigger. Oh my God. And every time we look at him, it's like his paws are still huge compared to his body. So I think we do think I think there's a good chance he ends up like 90 to 100 pounds. He is a gentle giant. He's a very sweet boy. He doesn't like it when I pick him up though. That's how we got him to stop peeing in the house, actually. I would see him start to squat, and I'd grab him and pick him up and take him outside. And after, like, I think it was the second time I actually picked him up. Wait, where were we? Oh, the second time I picked him up was the last time he did it in the house. Are we munching on our bottom, Mr. Man? There you go. I feel bad on days where wife and I have to work a bunch because he ends up kind of just laying around a lot of the day. And I know he wants to go into... Bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hi. Do you need more treats? Do you need more treats? Is there what you need? Can you sit? Do you know how? Oh, yes you do. Oh, what a good boy. Take it gentle. Oh. Oh. He's like... And he does it. He makes a little sound. He's like, oh, squishy guy. We also call him. We occasionally call him Skinblin because he's got so much skin. I probably can't show you guys, but like he's like a big skin bag. You just, like if you if you tried to scruff him, you know, like grab him by the scruff of the neck, you can get like a full handful of just skin, and you can do that all the way up and down his back and on his side. He's got so much skin on him, it's crazy. Everybody is fairly convinced the reason that he is like that is because he's going to continue growing on us. But he's also very funny because he doesn't like. I've explained it before. He's not the most food-motivated dog on earth, and he will just like not eat if he's not hungry. Like he doesn't scarf. Like our friend brought their dog by this weekend. I know that I told you for we were dog sitting, and that boy will eat. Not our guy, though. He will lay down pleasantly for treats, though. Oh! Alex says that the new Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is very good. Alex has good taste in movies, so... Really? Yeah, he loved it. He's also like a huge Guillermo del Toro fan. Like he went to go see like the big exhibit that went on in LA, where like you could go see the big. He did Pinocchio, right? Like you could see like the Pinocchio toy maquette and all that stuff, and has met him on a number of. Oh, are you done? You done for today? Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. He's gotten real interested in fans again for some... Oh, we're back? Hi. Oh, big guy. Oh, we're gonna lay around like a big lump. Would you like a duck treat? Hey. Have a treato. Yeah, you like the ducky one better, huh? Dedicated to Bernie Wrightson at the end of the film, huh? That's significant. That seems like a... That seems good. That seems good and right. Oops. Why did that happen? There we go. Whoosh. Uh-oh, I hear slurping. I think he's got a hold of his wiener. Yep. Disgusting. This gross boy. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, don't chew on that, okay? You all done? Hey, what is that on? Hang on. What's that on the ground, Papa? Oh, I see what you got. Okay, that's fine. You're okay. Mr. Bubba, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. You sit. Go, boy. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Squishy boy. Here, wait, look. Look at all this skin. Can you touch? Can you touch? Can you touch? Oh, thank you, big guy. Big scruffy guy.
Big Scruffy.
Watch this. Touch. That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing he does. Touch. Good boy. I love this guy. You leaving? Have you had enough? Oh, you're just standing around for butt scritches, huh? I gotta scritch his butt, you guys. It's the law. Okay, I think he's done. Y'all done? You gonna go get your burger? Are we gonna jump on the furniture? Okay, thank you for not doing that. What a good boy. Hey, thank you for not jumping on the furniture. Good choice. You have to reward them when they do that, when they make good choices. That's one of the frequently said things around the house, which is make good choices. He doesn't always, because he is a dog. And sometimes the intrusive thoughts take over. And there's just nothing you can do about it. Other than be patient. Because he's just a dog. And they're sweet and they want to make you happy, but they're a little stupid. And sometimes it's just more fun to sit on the thing that they're not supposed to sit on. Good boy. Pavlov experiment? Yeah, exactly. So he's just drooling at weird times. Some of that Pavlov stuff is actually pretty effective, though. Like, if it's like you jingle keys when you give them good things, and they start to associate the keys with good things. You okay, Bubba? You okay? Do you need to go out? What time is it? I should probably take him out. I'm gonna go piss this dog. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Depends on how much he will fart around and not pee. Assuming he pees right away, we'll be back in a minute. Oh, another big victory here today, you guys. He peed and didn't step in it. That's his other favorite thing to do. Take a huge whiz, step right in it. Yeah. You smelling what's on my desk? Can you sit? Can you go down? Yes, you can. What a smart boy he is. Good job. Then you have to reward him with manna from heaven so that he stays down. He's just like, good things happen to me if I'm chill here. And you don't tell him. You never tell them. Okay, I think we got this layer done. Now we go up here and start this layer. And then we just do this back and forth all day until there's no layers left to do. We're gonna grab this actually. That's probably incorrect, but it's just, it looks better. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, I just take him out to the front. He can't, he's not supposed to see me do it. Well, he saw me do it. You still get it. Yeah, he's only really persnickety about pooping. And he's got very specific ways he likes to poop. Hey, don't lick that, okay? looking at me. I have to have these things over here, ready to drop when he's not looking. He has to think it's magic. Okay, he's looked away. There we go. Yeah. I have to fix those ones. I'll fix all those ones today before I stop working, and I'll send those over to you tonight. If you scale everything up, make sure you're using nearest neighbor or whatever the one that's going to maintain. That's going to end up maintaining the hard edges. So you don't have to do too much extra work, if you can. Because sometimes when you scale all that stuff up, it starts anti-aliasing, which I don't want. I want it fully aliased. That was a good one. That's pretty good. Whoops. You guys, I made a mistake. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me I made a mistake? Why didn't you tell me I made a mistake? If you're going to join me here on stream and watch things with me, the least you can do is tell me when I screw up. Okay? Don't tell me when I screw up. I don't want to hear it. That was a real roller coaster. Okay? I know what you're thinking. You gave us two different bits of direction. And you know what? It's whichever one I want at the time. I am a capricious overlord. And I will ban you. Permanently. You will be left to your own devices in the cold of the internet. Without my beautiful stream to guide you and keep you happy. The name of the, you will notice that the current name of the book is on the bottom of the screen there. It says Quarter Life. Quarter Life is about this young lady navigating the closing of the arcade that she works at. Actually, George did a very nice write-up. And he put it in his newsletter. I have to go down his Blue Sky stream. Oh, he put, George, that skeleton video is one of my favorite things. What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Ribs! How many days ago did you post this? I was gonna read the nice thing from your newsletter. I can't. Oh, there it is. Here it is. So, number one, George, if you're here, everyone, pour one out for George's stolen hoodie. And then, yeah, 16-year-old Cass. Here you go. Never Cassandra. And here's some, you know, you guys have all seen this. We drew it on stream. So here you go. That's what it's about. When it is due when I'm done with it. This one is a labor of love that I'm doing with George, who I love dearly, wonderful human being, and you should love him too. And yeah, so it's one of those things. Oh yeah, no worries. It's just one of those things where it takes a minute to get through, you know. And there's no real date on it. It's literally just something that I work on when I'm not working on, you know, my normal contract work. Because I just got word the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday, that we are finalizing scripts for the new book I'm working on, at which point I will be swapping over to that, and then whether or not I'm able to stream it is a little up in the air. I'm gonna have to talk to the editor about it and be like, hey, is it cool if I do this? Because it's a lot of fun. A, B, it can be a little bit of promo for the book. I don't know what our marketing budget is. My suspicion is it's not very good. Because it never is. And, you know, I just kind of sell it like, hey, I'm going to do this thing. Is it cool? You know? Or what we'll do is, you know, I don't know what... So, the other thing is like the schedule on the new book is kind of squishy. So the schedule on the new book is a little bit squishy, and as a result, I don't know how many pages a week I actually have to make. And if it ends up not being that many, we'll just do different stuff on stream, right? Like I'll just, you know, I'll do paintings, or maybe I'll paint covers, or, you know, something like that. We'll figure out something. We'll figure out some way to make it work. Because I don't want to stop. This is fun. It's more fun than sitting around all by myself. Not that I don't like having the dog around, but, you know, he doesn't have a lot of interesting stuff to say. Mostly it's like mlep and schlorp. And then a little bit of whining. Because I'm not paying enough attention to him. And also, never apologize for not knowing something and being new to the stream. I appreciate you being here. You didn't do anything wrong. I just let people know that that sometimes the information is around. Of course. My absolute pleasure. And if there's... Somebody's being a good boy out in the... Can you see him? He's being a good boy out there. So we gotta throw some jerky at him again. Oh, right in front of him! What a throw. Is he gonna eat it? He got it. Never be afraid to ask questions on stream. We are here to answer any and all questions. Any question you have. What are you doing? What did you have for lunch? Is something important going on? How do you do that one thing you do? I want to tell you. I want to give you the secrets. Secrets, inside secrets. I can't wait to finish it. Not because I'm not having fun, but just because I want everyone to read it. It's so beautiful and wholesome. Oh, well, yeah. All right, listen. We're gonna do it, okay? We're gonna I don't know where to put. I gotta figure out where to put all this stuff. But I have a Discord set up for the stream, so that if people want to jump in and chat, like their real human voices, we can do it. And then if people want, we can also like go over stuff in voice and talk about. And you can, if you think my opinion is worth anything to you, and you think I can be helpful to something that you're doing, I'm happy to help. I'll say what you want is guy who occasionally works for Marvel and DC to get you in with editor. Can't do that. I don't have a good enough relationship with anybody. But all the other stuff I can help with. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready to have sad eyes? If you're ready, you get ready to pick up this book. It's got a lot of emotional bits. You're not gonna know what to do with your eyes. They're gonna be so wet. You're gonna have to buy extra towels because of the tears. Well, okay. What is that? Tell me, what do I need to do to see them? I don't know. What is Global Comics? What are they called? You're also gonna find that I'm a pretty soft mark in most cases. I like most things, and I'm capable of seeing what people were going for. And you son of a biscuit. I see you over there. You know you're not supposed to be on that chair. Hang on. Dog jumped on furniture again. He knows he's not supposed to do that. You know you're not supposed to do that. That's not for you. I was giving you rewards when you were sitting on the ground next to me. Why are you over there? Come here. We're putting the leash on you. Okay? Let's go, big guy. Thank you. Here, we're gonna grab this and then there. We're gonna go over here. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Sit. Good boy. Now, do you want piggy or do you want your cheese? Which one do you like more? Make a choice. He chose cheese. Do you want a bigger cheese? I can get you a new one. Global Comics. Okay. Sort of Spotify for comics. Okay. Alright, hang on. We're gonna... Global Comics. Read and publish comics online. Global Comics. Marvel is now on Global Comics. The Last Angel. Love, Death, Eat, Repeat. Anything of mine on here? Hang on. Is Alligator Loki on here? Let's see. Let's see if they put it on. Oh, the Pedestrian's on here. No, they didn't put that one on here. They said Marvel's on here. What are they talking about? Is Is Wave X on here? What is this? Marble. Hey, big guy. Oh, Blood Hunt! I did one of those. Is this the one I did? This might not be the one. No, this isn't the one that we did. That's the Pepe one. Anyway. Okay. Interesting. I've never seen this before. Cool. Alright, listen, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out where to put the Discord, and then I'll throw it wherever the Discord link has to go. And then everybody can jump in, and then they can show me the things that I need to look at on the stream, and then we'll look at them together. Does that sound good? Does that sound like something we like? If it does, that's what we'll do. Then we can get some eyeballs on these books for you. Not a ton, but you know. Maybe something. Whatever thoughts I have. Not that they're... Okay, great. That sounds like a fun thing to do. It'll be something, you know, again, it's like if I can't actually go in and do the new pages for the new book on stream, then, you know, at least we'll have something we can talk about. I hope they let me. That'd be nice. It's more fun than not doing it. Yeah. It is what it is. Like even Restream does it too. Like they make they try to make AI clips for you. And they'd be like, "Hey, you can put these clips on your social feeds and drive more people to your stream." And I'm all like, "I don't want this." And I opt out. Do not want. And also, the clips they generate are dog shit. I'll be curious to see how long that actually hangs out on the Restream platform, because like they're not good. Yeah, we'll reverse the camera so that my face is really big, but the actual artwork is super duper small and you can't see it. Doesn't that sound nice? You could look at a beautiful picture, you could look at this face. Oh yeah. Old, vaguely ugly. Doesn't that sound nice? Hi, dear. Is it almost lunchtime? Uh-oh. It's almost time for morning stream to end, you guys. Yeah, it's look. It wasn't me, you guys. I'm sure my editor will love that. It wasn't me. It was robot me. It was a VTuber that just looks like a real human. Is a shockingly lifelike VTuber. Should I become a VTuber? Dude. It was crazy expensive for us too. We just we got our Costco membership and everything to try to save money, and every time we go it's $300. And then when we go to the regular grocery store, it's $200. And I'm just like, what is going on around here? Everything's getting more expensive, but as far as I can tell, nobody's making more money. Yeah. There's the last thing I want to see is the Bob VTuber, honestly. If he's out there, more power to him. Enjoy your day. If he's out there doing his thing, I don't want to see it. Nothing sounds less good to me. Yeah, that's true. Those guys keep figuring out how to make money. Not me. Buying up all the newspapers and shit. That's what we should have done, you guys. You should have just bought newspapers. And then we can control the narrative. Let's start a newspaper called The Narrative. That sounds good. Well, that's the thing. They could. A lot of them could. And it really wouldn't make much of a difference. I mean, could you imagine having the kind of money where you just wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore? The funny thing is I'd probably still just be doing this. I just wouldn't take as much contract work. That's how you know you found what you should be doing. Like, well, if you didn't have to work anymore, what would you do? This. Well, I'd take more breaks. I'd worry about my deadlines less. Probably work out a little bit more. Keep myself healthier. That's the big difference. You need to do a comic that Jeff Bezos loves. Is he capable of love? Write in the comments. Is Jeff Bezos capable of love? I don't think he is. I think he might actually be a psychopath. The way he talks about his business is very disconcerting to me. Wouldn't that be nice? There's that Shirley Manson just put that big Instagram post up. Did you guys hear about that? Kevin, did you see this? Did you hear about that? That's my Jay Leno impression. It's very good. Dearest, did the dog fart?
Does he?
Did he? Is he near you?
Yes.
I smelled something that smelled like dog fart, and I was like, oh god.
I think it's just your own part.
I didn't fart, dear. That's what was confusing about it. I have got Satan's headache right now. Yes, people should be afraid when they come to work. That's not. I like Bandicamp format. Yeah, I agree with that. And yeah, that's the quote I'm talking about. The people should be afraid when they come to work. What are you talking about? That's insanity. Yeah. I don't know. I just like the thing where it breaks down for me is here. Wait, I'll share where it breaks down for me. So we'll go 2025 Q3 earnings release. Okay. Here's where it breaks down for Bob in the Real World House. Amazon quarterlies. These are the 2025 Q3 earnings from Amazon. Okay. Operating income was $17.4 billion in the third quarter. Third quarter alone. And they laid off 30 or 60,000 people? No. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. Then now, I know that these big companies have a tendency to do things by business unit. So like they laid off a specific people in a specific business unit. But there's no reason for those people to lose their jobs, really. You made $17 billion in one quarter. That's operating income. Especially with the state of things right now, with all the uncertainty, you didn't need to lay those people off. But they would just say I'm an idiot. And I don't understand capitalism. Maybe I don't. Or I've never run a business, so I don't know what it's like. Okay. Pay what you want format for In Rainbows? I don't remember liking In Rainbows. So I'm gonna stay out of... I don't know if I've liked a Radiohead album since... What was the last Radiohead album I liked? Oh no! You know what? The last thing I liked was it wasn't the album. It was there was a recording of Daily Mail that they did at the BBC that was live. That is so good. It's so. Have you? Oh God, I wish I knew what the. Babe, do you know what the rules on fair use are for streaming? Yes. Shoot. Yeah, I would. My assumption is that like just you have to. It has to be transformative in some way. I'd have to have some kind of commentary on it.
Yeah, I think the definition of fair use applies to that of
Well, yeah. See, so Sam, as you know, it's not about the record-breaking profits this year. Sam, what it's about is we projected 12% growth, and we grew, but only 8%. So everyone has to lose their job now. This is where shit breaks down for me in the real world house. I just don't understand that. Well, we it's more. Everything is not line went up, but line not go up enough. As didn't go up as much as we said it would. This is insanity. This is not a way to live. I feel like we've had this conversation before, Sam. I know we have. And I was equally frustrated by it then. Goddamn, I wanna play that Daily Mail, that version of Daily Mail so badly for you guys so you can hear it. I just love it. It starts off with this amazing piano bit, and then like the rest of the band comes in, and then they have like a horn section. Oh God, it's so good. Once in a while you pause the discussion. It's called reaction content. It feels like such a squish. It feels like really squishy territory for me. Like I don't want to reaction content. Are you allowed to react to music? Oh no, you are. I see those people. It feels weird though, doesn't it? It doesn't feel right. Am I crazy? Maybe we do it after lunch or something. Just give it a try and see if the stream gets taken down. Yeah. That fiduciary responsibility to the shareholder or whatever that shit is. Is it lunchtime? Alright. Alright, everybody. Well, we got about halfway through coloring this page. We'll finish it up after lunch. I'm gonna go eat. But it's been a pleasure, as always. Oh, there goes wife and dog in the back. They're going to get lunch. I'm gonna go get lunch. So hey, it's been a pleasure. Let's stop over at this. Let's go stop at the Crystals. Oh, Crystals! Welcome to Crystal Realms. There's a dog over there. I don't know. Listen, guys, it's been great. I'll be back in about an hour. We're gonna eat some lunch. Or it might not even be an hour. I usually eat pretty fast when lunch comes late. So guess what? I'll be back sooner than you think. We'll be drawing. We'll be painting. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff. And mostly, we'll be mad at the government. And my tummy hurts, and I'm mad at the government. I'll talk to you later.
That time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
I wish you could come too. I wish you could enter a cryo sleep with me to be rejuvenated amongst the stars. But you can't, and I'm sorry about that.
Hey,
watch me walk up this ladder? It's a long walk from Earth to the moon. Many tens of miles. 10 miles to the moon. Shorter than you think. It's a very small moon. I'm going to a space station though. I screwed up. That's okay. We're gonna get on my case about it? That's fine. You can do that if you want. It's expensive to run a space station where you sleep and then go to Earth sometimes.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Have you ever gotten on a Stairmaster? It's like that, but into space where there's no oxygen. It's very difficult. You should try it sometime.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Miss you guys. Tune in next time. I'm looking forward to seeing you and drawing for you in the future.